to our preparations here. Make sure everything's all set up. I think we're good. And here we are. Let that sync up. Okay. Back in Act 3, where I think at least one of our major focuses here is going to have to be on getting a 2-socketed staff for, what's it called? Leaf. But we've still got another level to go. It's very strange. There's like no music going on. Oh, it's just very quiet music. My mistake. But we're not in desperate need of any upgrades here. And I actually think Act 3 is going to be kind of easy. Let's see. Where do we have to go? I just forget which one of these you have to go in. It's the... I don't know. We'll go in both, because I actually can't remember if it's the spider thing or the arachnid layer we want to go to. But we'll be quick to find out. But yeah, I think Act 3 is going to be easy just because there's lots of grouped up enemies, that kind of thing. I suppose we could use the money. You know, like the flayers. I'm starting to think this is the wrong place.
Not enough mana.
Oh, that's okay.
I need mana.
Oof. Yes, I will get that.
About this item.
That's nice.
Impossible.
But yeah, this is this ability just does really good. Yeah, okay, so it was the wrong place. It's really good AoE damage. We'll just save ourselves a tiny bit of time here. He sells staves, right? 2-socketed, too expensive, 3-socketed. And yeah, we'll quickly get the figurine turned in. No, not you. You.
Well, praise you.
Thank you. Go talk to the grumpy old guy. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could have got like a mercenary from Act 2 as well. But I don't think it's a big deal. Again, not expecting it to be too difficult. Okay, so we want to look for the spider cavern, I believe it is. Now these maps I won't even get into reading. I'm not even the best at it. But boy, do they have some complicated rules. It's like this 2x6 grid that has turn-offs at only certain points. If you really know what you're doing, you can kind of see it ahead of time. I kind of have an idea of what it's like. You know, generally the further you go up, you're gonna find stuff. Like this should take us, yeah, to a new area. But we don't need to go to the Great Marsh. Maybe. That's not bad. Actually got decent fire resist. Oh yeah, 50. Actually quite good. Get this for some money. But yeah, the way this is laid out, it's kind of got the Great Marsh as like a sometimes optional area. Sometimes you're kind of forced to go through it, just the way the maps are set up. And then there's all these connections between other areas, and yeah, it just gets messy, gets confusing. I'm sure I'm not running it optimally, but I'm just not that concerned about it either. And I don't even think we're going to lose that much time. Generally, if you just go pretty fast through it, you're gonna be in good shape anyway. Get that. No stamina potions. It's alright. Okay, hopefully this is the spider cavern thing. I think it has to be, right? Just based on how this looks. Oof. Yeah, here we go. And the chest should be like down here. Stupid stamina running out. It's one of the few things I really would like them to change in Resurrected is the stamina. It is not fun to contend with, but I see why they don't. Oh, that's not gonna be worth too much. I see why they don't, just so you know, it's the slippery slope thing. As soon as you change one small thing like that, even if people don't really like it, then you know, where are you gonna stop? How many things are you gonna sell? Alright, or change. Sell. 25,000. I'm just so broke, you know? Oh, and there's 3 sockets. 2 sockets. Perfect. That is what we want. So, I believe it is Tyrell. Tyrell. Leaf. Okay. Yes, what is this? 3 to fire skills. It's going to help a ton. 3 to warmth. I mean, I suppose 3 to firebolt will help with like synergies. 2 mana after each kill, actually. Jeez, that'll be nice. And the cold resist, you know, it's there. Why not? I guess we'll just leave that there for now. Don't really need the shield. Yeah, so I think I could have done that more optimally with like a town portal up there. It was pretty easy to just kind of run back to where we were. Now what I'm hoping for, and I don't know if it's a guarantee, is that the flare jungle is just at the kind of the top of the spider forest here. So like if we just keep going further north, I'm hoping it leads us there, but I believe there's a possibility that it just leads us somewhere else into the Great Marsh, and the Great Marsh is just a completely optional area, so if you can avoid it, you know, why not? I think all it's got as far as like being cool is there's a golden chest somewhere in there. Well, stamina shrine actually is nice. Hey, thank you. So yeah, around here, I suppose the turnoff could also be over here, right? Maybe? Dang it. Go back. Oh, I'm looking so forward to that mana per kill now that I know, now that I know that Leaf has it. Anything that's just like automatically replenishing resources like that, I just love. Uh-oh. Is it? Uh-oh. I think this might just be like some random connection down there. Oh no. No. We good. Yes. Cool. So we squared out into the Fire Jungle. Give me all that juicy XP while you guys bunch out. Very nice of you.
Impossible.
So close.
Impossible.
Jeez. Well, I mean, like I said, I think we're still doing a pretty good job. I think this build kind of lends itself to Act 3 here, but boy, if you get surrounded, it can still be real nasty. And it looks like I could actually use the extra damage, which is surprising to me as well. Okay, there we go. The magic. 19. I don't think I need strength. Huh? I think I double clutched that somehow. Dang, this staff even looks cool. Pretty rare that you actually like use staves in this game. Oh, right. And it is 6 warmth, which if you're not familiar with the game, warmth might sound decent. You like passively regenerate mana, which I did just say is the kind of thing that I like, you know, that auto regen. But even level 6, which is getting a huge boost from these items, is still going to make it pretty much completely useless. Like you can see, sure, you're getting the odd point here and there, but yeah, it's really not something worth investing any skill points into. So it's fine, you know. You get it as a, I guess I could just sell this now. You get it as a nice boost for having the staff. Okay, great, but yeah, you're never gonna want to invest points in it. So it's just kind of surprising to see it at 6. But yeah, our damage is just taking a huge jump. Of course, the mana cost goes up, but the bit of warmth and the mana per kill is going to be huge. Mana per kill, especially here. Oh, just lovely. I mean, if I actually shoot stuff and kill it. So Flare Jungle, we are looking for the Flare Dungeon, which means I might as well do the Gid Bin as well.
I can't carry anymore.
What do we have? Oh, we have like a good amulet. I don't think we'd really care about money either. Yeah, just gonna leave all that stuff. The only reason I wanted money was just in case there was an expensive 2-socketed staff before. Because you never know if it's got like skills, and then you gotta, you know, reset the vendors and go back and forth. Try to get one that's affordable, and so having the money just lets you get that a bit quicker. Again, don't really need that, but 3 to fireball. Oh my god, it's almost tempting. Almost. That's crazy, actually, right? 3 to fireball and 1 to lightning. That can't be worth it, though, right? I'm just thinking because it's one-handed, so you would get the shield, which is tempting. Toss that in there. But no, that can't be as good. Hey.
I can't carry anymore.
But yeah, if we didn't have Leaf, I mean, that would be an amazing drop. The lucky drops continue. Okay, I think I'm running away. Oh, jeez. Running away from survival. Yeah, I must be running away from the dungeon at this point. So that's a mistake. I guess I stand here. Yes. Okay, Fire Dungeon. I think, if I remember correctly, holy crap. Act 3 is all about left. It's like, go left from the entrance a whole bunch, and you should be alright. Oh, Cursed is nasty. Let's avoid that. I guess I'll get the Fire Shrine. I think the skill is probably a bit better, but almost out. Okay, let's...
Impossible.
Yeah, if you're not careful in these areas, this can definitely be a scary spot for hardcore characters. I don't feel too bad just because of my general fire resistance. It's those shamans that'll get you most of the time, I find. And then, of course, having the shrine here is, you know, that much better. But I actually didn't remember the flares being this dangerous, or, you know, if they're not flares, whatever, the little spitting dudes. Oh, jeez, and these are the worst. Those dolls. Actually, all this stuff is pretty bad. But they're real bad, because if you kill them next to you, they explode and deal a ton of damage to you. Yeah, like that. At higher difficulties, they might be like the #1 cause of death. It's not too bad. I guess I'll take this and just drink it. Yeah, it's not too bad for like ranged characters, especially in these earlier difficulties. Sure. But they're so fast that they can still get on you. And if you have that AoE splash, it means there's the potential to kill multiple right next to you, which obviously is much worse than killing one right next to you. So we're gonna do our best to avoid doing that. Don't want that to be my death. Alright, now I think 3, as far as the map goes, it's actually just, there's like a few preset maps. There's, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something like that, that you just have to memorize, and I have no clue what those are. I remember, I don't know if it's actually true of a lot of them, but my gut tells me that a lot of times they put the chest over there, so kind of expecting that we take this big roundabout and end up in that bottom left corner, but I genuinely don't know. Apparently there's just like no enemies here though. But yeah, there's really not much in this game that is entirely predetermined like this. I think there might be a couple other things that follow the same sort of principle. But yeah, other than just kind of instinct from playing the game so many times, I really don't actually know what any of those patterns look like. I don't need extra gold. Not worth the space anyway. Okay, maybe it's up here. Turns out it is. Yeah, it's always got this spooky guy. I think he's cursed or something. Fire enchanted, it looked like. Ooh. That's nasty. Oh, we're not even gonna bother with that. I guess I'll put this in the stash. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a hoarder at this point, but can't really hurt. Thank you. What do we guess? We get a rare ring. Don't mind the damage reduction. Lightning resists over 9 life. Sure. Let's do it over that. Damage reduced is okay. I think, because what, there's like a unique helm that's like damage reduced by 7. And that one actually makes a decent difference. I think when you're at like 2, it's not really a big deal at all, but a lot of times, a lot of these items you're going to be getting at low levels, it's just kind of who cares anyway. Oh, maybe I should have just went up there. Probably connects over here anyway, but now I don't think I'm missing anything. We can just go straight to the bazaar or lower Kuras or whatever. Whichever one of those comes first. I think the lower one comes first. Then work through there, get close to the end. Not really concerned with that staff. Like, this is probably going to be what we rock through the rest of normal anyway. And then I'm not sure how much further beyond that it's actually going to be good, but it might be our weapon like well into Nightmare anyway. Ugh. This is a little nasty. Okay. Now I think this is the area. If you ever do want to like stop, and you could Google this to get all the perfect information. But I think it's here where all the chests are very good, and especially at higher difficulties. If you run into here and just open up all these chests, you can actually change the number of players, as it's called, and basically simulate the game as though it's got more than one person, up to 8. And the drops you get from those chests are just crazy. And I also think there's an interesting thing. I'm pretty sure it's in Lower Kuras. There's an interesting like speed running thing I'd heard about, which I guess just the way that like seeds are generated. Oh right, we're gonna want to go into one of these. I don't know which though. Yeah, the way that seeds are generated and the maps are done. I guess this is the one. It's like the exit of the stony field, or maybe it's the entrance to the stony field, something like that. Actually dictates where, like what side that entrance is going to be, the entrance or the exit. Something like that. So if you actually remember, like, oh, it turns off this way, then that means I got to go to this side. Or if it turns off this way, it's on the right side. This super bizarre and specific thing to remember while speedrunning. But again, one of those things that it's randomness, but randomness that you have to go on more strength. Sure. Let's go 5 strength. Oops. I did not mean to swap my weapons. Well, I kind of, yeah, you got to remember with the randomness which way it was. It's to save time later. But as a viewer, you know, generally, unless you follow speedrunning, you're not going to see the effects of that. Just so happens that they run straight to the entrance every single time. Because they've got that in the back of their head, you know, what direction it was earlier. So kind of cool thing. Now we do need to go into the sewers. So there should be, I think there's an entrance to the sewers somewhere here, right? If I'm not mistaken. Maybe in the next area too. Entrance to the sewers in both, and then we get the last. Yeah, Upper Kura should have one. Oh, perfect. I was gonna say it'd be nice to get the waypoint. That way you can like TP out of the sewers, come back to the waypoint. Oh, let's do that again.
I can't.
Oof. You know, I picked this build because it's bad. You know, so this would be more of a challenge. Plus, it's something different that I've never really done. But I have to say, especially at these lower levels, it actually doesn't feel bad at all. Here we go. We got the sewers. I think the map generation here is kind of weird too. Like it can be at any one of the 4 areas. I don't think there's a great way to go about this. 4 areas, I guess I mean like northeast, southwest type thing. And then I think it can even be like somewhere in the middle or something. It's kind of an annoying place to go through. And then there's all these like winding hallways and little bridges to run through. I find it a generally annoying area to be through, whether you're trying to be fast or not. There's also those dolls, at least sometimes, so they can quickly kill you. And then one special group of bats that's always at the next level. I think I've lost a hardcore character to them before, actually. They're like extra strong, maybe lightning enchanted, I don't know. Some sort of predetermined boss monster thing that will destroy you if you're not careful. Okay. There's a chest. I mean, not really useful. Oh, I don't even have a key. Okay, can't go around here. Now, I think there's a trick to, like, where that chest is. You want to either go, like, east or west of it or whatever, like, clockwise, counterclockwise type thing. I don't actually remember which it is. But we've explored so much of this place. Gotta think we're bound to find the next level soon anyway. Here-ish, maybe? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, well.
Impossible.
Might just be in the last place that we looked. Yeah, like this is the kind of stuff, if I was actually really concerned with time, that would just drive me crazy, right? If the rest of the run is good, you make it to this point, and then you just find, like, you have no idea where to go. It's in the last place you look, or like the Arcane Sanctuary, if it's the fourth way that you choose to go. Like, ugh. Enough to just completely kill it around. Alright, so yeah, this is the level 2 thing, and then those are the nasty bats that I'll just not aggro. Is there anything else in there? No. Good. So we can do that. We can pop back to here. Head up north. We'll see the council. Get the flail. And then we're on to Mephisto. So pretty quick Act 3. Which I guess I was most expecting. Getting the staff is a big help. I think like I said, the ability itself quite good.
Impossible.
With all the flares and whatnot. Yeah, these guys might be resistant to fire, though. I suppose I shouldn't get too cocky here, because if I'm thinking of potential ways to die, this would be one of them. At least the one is fire enchanted, so yeah, it looks like some pretty decent resistances there. Okay, not bad, not bad.
I need mana.
Okay, still not bad. Probably should have done that. Yeah, some of these, like, fire enchanted, cold enchanted effects can really get you on death as well, so gotta be kind of careful there. Oh geez, still so much more. I'd actually like to get these items though. As much as I... Uh-oh. See, cursed is super nasty. For anyone who's not familiar, it makes you take like double damage from everything. And it is, well, just not fun to take twice as much damage as you're used to. Sure, I'll take the money. Oh, the charm, that's right. Well, what do we got for gloves? These are terrible. Sure. I mean, not great, but I certainly don't need like 2 points of strength. The charm. Hit recovery's nice. The 7 defense there's pretty much useless. Oops. So we do that. Okay. Oh, just about to Mephisto. And then in this area, I would also say there's some risk of dying. I'll play it safe and just get some mana potions. Should probably stop picking up health potions. Yeah, Mephisto himself could kill me. There is a way to glitch him. I never do it. I don't know. It feels cheap. But those guys, right, they explode on death. They're no good. Those Ghoul Lord guys are like, I don't know what variation they're called. They can be pretty tough. Who else? I feel like there's one other thing in here that
I can't carry anymore.
is noteworthy. Oh, the council guys, right? So like near the end, there's more of the council member type guys, and yeah, if you don't take them too seriously, they can lay some hurt on you. I don't remember what the map thing is here. Like I said, I remember lots of left being an answer, so it's kind of just where I'm going. Now, I've obviously done this. Ooh, well, this is actually a little deadly. I've done this run a number of times. Anyone who's played the game probably has.
I can't.
I don't like that. Yeah, so that's the risk I'm talking about. That is not fun. But yeah, like if you're doing end game stuff or you're farming for better equipment, if you're kind of stuck or whatever, Mephisto here's a really good one to farm again and again, because there's not like end game content like there is in a game like Path of Exile. Like I don't even know if games really had end game content in the days that this was created. You know, maybe there was something, but I can't think of anything. Oh crap! See, this is where we gotta be careful. Oh my god! All right, one sec. I will finish my thought after this. I think it makes sense to actually spend time killing those. Whew. Super nasty there. Yes, I don't remember much endgame content, if there was any. So, you know, if you wanted to play a lot of this game, you wanted to get better equipment, all that kind of stuff, it just meant repeating the same content that you've already done. And for whatever reason, Mephisto just tends to drop better stuff than a lot of the other bosses. And for the difficulty that he is as well, which is like not that hard, you know. I think when I played this game when I was young, I thought he was quite difficult, but yeah, if you know what you're doing, he's not that difficult. And these guys can be a little scary. I'll take the time to deal with them and hopefully not die here. That's it. An identify scroll. It's rude. Ooh, lots there. I think I'm gonna need potions, so I'll just do this quickly anyway. We'll get one more health potion. But yeah, not expecting to die here. What are my resistances? Yeah, my resistances are okay. I think Mephisto does like lightning and cold. I'm sure, and some physical as well. A lot of like boss attacks in this game are a mix of like a few different element types. I don't want to get anyone else involved in the fight. Jeez, yeah, this does good damage. But yeah, see, stuff like that can be a lot of damage. It slows you down a lot. Play it somewhat safe. Whew. Yeah, it's nicer if you can like static them down, right? If you're actually doing like a real smart build, you'll have static. You can do that, or even if your abilities are something that works a little bit better closer up, I feel like it'd be nicer than this, or you know, maybe you just gotta be better at skill shots than me. So if you can just sit there like that, that would be dandy. Where's 8 rejuves? I don't want to go back to town. Easy.
I can't carry anymore.
Heavy boots. Aren't these good? Gorefoot or something? It is Gorefoot. I don't think I need them though. 20% faster run lock I've already got, so it's 25% fire res. We're certainly not getting the leap. And then it's just like mana stolen per hit, and I don't think that would apply to Fireball. I'm pretty sure that's only a, I guess I'll take that. Pretty sure that's only a, like, physical attack type thing. Alright, easy, easy, easy. I'll throw him in my stash just because got nothing better to do with him. I don't know why I have these diamonds. Complete waste. I was thinking I might throw him into a shield at some point, I guess. I'm just going to sort out my potions here. Do that. Okay. Might as well load up on these scrolls. Yeah. You know what? We'll go ahead. We'll start into Act 4. And I think this has got a couple options where to go. There's like 3 potential exits in this area, and you just gotta remember where they are. I have a vague idea of where they are. Can't remember if the other one's up there and you should be looking there first. I think it is, actually. Yeah, pretty sure I ran this super inefficiently. But hey, I just ran straight to the right one. It doesn't matter. Now, I am a little bit worried about this because I'm guessing, like, I never run these fire builds, right? But I'm guessing a lot of stuff here in Act 4 is fire resistant. So far, it's looking that way.
Impossible.
At least those pit lords or whatever they're called. I think they are, and maybe those knight guys as well.
I need mana.
I'm also starting to think I might have gone too fast for experience purposes, for the reasons I talked about earlier. I think I might not be getting much for experience here, which is actually a problem. It's fine if you're just trying to beat the game in normal, of course, but I actually want to take this character to hell, so I'm probably going to need to find some areas to farm experience later. But not gonna focus on that now. Shield's probably useless. I think it's Ziverbs or something. Let's just level up and get my stamina back. How about?
I am overburdened.
Alright then. An visual should be somewhere here. Wow. Speak of the devil. Uh-oh. Too slow. And the good thing is he's probably not... Well, he might be a little bit resistant to fire, but he's probably not too resistant to fire. Come on, just give me the level. There we go. Do that, get a little bit extra damage. And he's got like 1,000,000 hit points. And
Not enough mana.
I'm really curious. I should actually look it up one time. But I swear he's got like way too many hit points in normal.
I can't carry.
Way too many in Nightmare. And then in Hell, he's actually got like a reasonable number. Now maybe that's just because your characters get better by that time, but it honestly feels like they like swap the values or something. He's just got way too much health, and for such an uninteresting fight too. And that cold doesn't even really affect our cast speed, so I guess I can just stand here. Get some extra skill points here. Is it 2 skill points? Yeah, 2. Well, I guess you just drop him into Firebolt, which is kind of lame, but whatever, get a bit more damage. Which, as I said, I think I'm actually going to need. Where's the exit here? Man, I just keep saying stuff and it keeps popping up. It's very bizarre. I should say something about naked women. Maybe that'll work out. Okay, but I'm positive. Oh, right, I can't go through that. Positive now that we've got to look for like stairs that are in the middle of the map. So I think this can be pretty much anywhere. Actually, a little difficult. No, nice. Well, this isn't too bad. I was a little bit worried about those knights and their resistance to fire. It seems manageable anyway. So if that's the case, then I don't actually think the Chaos Sanctuary is going to be that difficult. Because that is a big grouping of guys. We'll get the, you know, the nice AoE splash. What?
Impossible.
Ah! Yeah, so nasty, some of these guys. Mana potion's just the best drop in the game. Alright, what else do we got here? Okay, some kind of special guys. Am I actually able to hit those as they're up there? Kind of looks like it. Like I just killed everything. Ah! Okay. Ah! Almost everything. It was perched there. Again, don't remember which runes are good, so I might be picking up completely useless stuff. Which I should just drop off in the stash. I don't think Eld's very good. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, not cool, guys. Not cool. Alright, so we get the waypoint. Go to the River Flame. I'm not gonna bother with the gems or anything like that. If for any reason I need them, I can always come back later. I can't think of any reason for them. Like, of course, diamonds are always nice for resistances and shields. But you're also gonna get those runes in Act 5 that are gonna give you whatever that rune word is. Oh, is this the... well, I said I wasn't going to worry about it, and I ran right to it. Still not going to do it, but let's kill some of this stuff. Get a little XP, why not? Probably just going to have to go back to town soon. I don't want to get completely trapped with, I was going to say with no mana. I just have to eat into the rejuve here. This is a congested area. Not so nice. Okay. Give me all your potions. Maybe I do have to worry about money. I'm starting to run low just for potion's sake, which is not great. But if we gotta farm XP at some point, it's a good time to farm gold as well. Usually you're gonna do it from like boss monsters.
I am overburdened.
Okay, great. Yeah, usually you're doing it from boss monsters, and they're gonna be dropping good items. I think it said that guy was immune to fire. 7 to life. Yeah, sure. Yeah, immune to fire. That is not good for us.
Impossible.
Maybe I should have got some health potions, boy. Okay, mana not recharging fast enough. Okay, so not easy. Act 4 I'm finding, not easy. Not easy at all. But it's not like super dangerous, right? Manageable. This is not good. Nah, never Oops. Yeah, at higher difficulties, I can imagine. Big problem. But here in normal, yeah, this is alright. Can do. Not sure about Diablo himself, though. What is he like for fire resistance?
I can't carry anymore.
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah, progress just really slows here. Guess the XP's alright, but yeah, I must be taking,
Impossible.
oh jeez, quite a penalty, because I feel like I should be leveling up a lot faster. Even in like Act 3, I feel like I'd be gaining levels pretty quick here. Okay, well, misclicking, running in goofy directions.
I can't.
But again, trying to play it a little bit safe here. Ooh, Ral. See, Ral's good, right? That's the level 19 one.
I can't.
Oh, I should probably do that if we're gonna have one hand on the keyboard. Or no hands, rather.
Not enough mana.
Alright, this one's pretty short, though. I think this is actually easier in these congested places. I miss everything. Yeah, you can get stunned by those bigger guys, like repeatedly, and it can become an issue. It's not too hard to avoid, though. Ooh.
Impossible.
Okay, guys, let's just take it easy here. Yeah, I always remember the sorceress being easier than this. I don't know if I'm just like a low level or if it's the build or what. Okay. So into the Chaos Sanctuary starts to get
Not enough mana.
even meaner. I don't know if there's any of these curses these guys are gonna apply that are super bad. But that, you know, like I really need to watch out for type thing. Holy crap. Yeah, this is not good. Yikes. I always remember the first version of Diablo, like 1.0, which I would love to do a run of one day, actually. How much money do we have? Okay. Remember, pick up items. Okay, hold on. We'll finish that later. Slow is not good. Yes, if you have teleport, you can just get through all this stuff and only kill what's necessary, but it's really not the case here. I think I've got to take care of everything.
Not enough.
Or close to. Oh. Okay, not great. Hopefully these aren't ethereal. Good. And hopefully they've actually got some skills on them. Alright. The thought that I had. First version of Diablo 1.0. And I don't know when they took it out, if it's like 1.09 or 7 or something like that. These stupid Oblivion Knights used to cast Iron Maiden on you which would make it so if you did damage to them, it would reflect back onto you. And I think it was if you dealt damage to anyone. Like, I think it was just you deal damage, it reflects onto you. And just the way that, like, numbers are in this game, it's a pretty big effect on you versus what you do to them. So you would just take these crazy amounts of damage from, like, one attack. And if you happen to be a barbarian,
I can't.
which I always liked barbarian growing up, even though it is
I need mana.
an absolutely terrible class in this game. If you did, like, whirlwind, which was that's not too good. Yikes. Okay, picked up more stuff. Oh, it's so bad. Oh yeah, whirlwind would make it so you couldn't control your character for a certain amount of time, and so you would, like, start a whirlwind without having Iron Maiden cast on your head. And of course these curses are annoying too, this regular curse. But then, like, during the whirlwind, they'd cast it on you, and you would just die. It was not fun. And so they eventually took it out. And then I thought it was funny. Apparently in Path of Exile, so I didn't play way back when it first came out, like early, I don't know if this is like beta type stuff or just early versions of the game. Okay, this guy's annoying. But they had some sort of, like, reflect damage mod that you'd sometimes find in maps. And people went crazy about it. Like, it was so annoying. You would make this character that deals so much damage. You know, that's the whole point of the game. Try to get these amazing clear speeds and be able to kill everything. And then, yeah, it would just reflect damage on you and kill you. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try not to leash all of these guys if I can avoid it. At least for now. Please give me money. Oh no, oh no, no. What can I get? Thank you. Sure. This is not great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might be it. This might be it. Shoot. Oh, that's the worst. Okay, and then the money's gonna be a problem. Ah, jeez. Well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna call it there for today. I don't want to run all the way back. We'll hop into the River of Flame and go back. I might get a little bit of gold off stream or something like that, just so it's not annoying to watch all the gold acquisition and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully then we can finish Act 4. It's too bad that we procced that, pulled that guy in. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Till next time.